Nicki Sun with MovieWeb, and I'm so excited to chat with the young stars of the upcoming film Somewhere in Queens. Jacob Ward, Sadie Stanley, great to see you both. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. You know, this is the directorial debut for Ray Romano. I have to ask, first of all, what was it like being directed by Ray? Sadie, I can start with you.
Yeah, of course. Being directed by Ray was such an honor. I was so excited to meet him and to work with him. Obviously, it's his directorial debut. This is his baby, this project, the script that he's been writing for years. And it's very, loosely based off of his own life experiences. So it's very important to him. And I could see that, throughout the process. He cared so much about everything, about the way that it looked, about the way that it felt, and about us as actors. So I really appreciated his style of directing because he is an actor himself. So he really understood the way my brain works. And so all of his notes really made sense to me, which I really appreciate. But yeah, he's lovely, lovely man.
Awesome. How about you, Jacob? And you also got to play his son. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, I'd say all the same things that Sadie said. From the second that I met Ray, I felt kind of safe with him and comfortable with him. And I think that we were able to establish a really awesome relationship off screen that translated to our closeness on screen. And it was an absolute pleasure to work with.
Sadie, for Dani's character, although you were breaking Stick's heart for a lot of the movie, you aren't the villain. I found you very lovable, relatable, and warm, and you balance this intricacy with ease. So can you break down the process in developing your character?
Yeah. I think it is easy to look at Dani as a little bit of a villain throughout the movie. Of course, she's hurting poor Sticks, and she's breaking his heart, and she's kind of making a crazy decision, and she kind of feels maybe a little bit self-absorbed. But it truly, she is just a young girl trying to figure it out, and I wanted her to stay likable and relatable, and for the audience to care about her. So I think that just came down to the good moments that Sticks and Dani have together, and just making her relatable to young people. She's so carefree, and she doesn't care what people think about her, and she has these big plans for her life, and I think that people love to see that. So I'm glad you thought she was still likable.
Jacob, this was quite the breakout performance for you. What is the one thing you're most proud of in bringing your character Sticks to life?
That's a good question. Thank you. I think I feel so much pride in having been able to work with the people that I was able to work with Ray and Lori and Sadie and then the people on the crew as well. Everybody was just so good, not only at what they do, but just as people. And I think that's what I'm most proud of when I watch it.
That's awesome. Now, particularly with both your characters, Sticks and Dani, you had to both tackle the weight of first love and also heartbreak. So what personal experiences, if any, hopefully not, did you draw from, and how did you both build chemistry on set?
So I married my middle school sweetheart. So
I've never been heartbroken.
Well, but she did break up with me a few times through high school. So I could pull from that because it still felt like the world was ending, even though we ended up together now. Yeah.
And then we were able to build chemistry just off screen. We were hanging out. We were both in New York alone together while we were filming this. And, obviously we're in our little bubble of filming, and we're meeting all these incredible people, and we're a little intimidated. So we kind of leaned on each other a lot throughout the process. And it was really nice to have kind of like a partner in crime in all of it. So.
Oh, well, Somewhere in Queens centers largely around family, particularly a multi-generational Italian family full of traditions. And are there any fun traditions in your family you both could share with us?
My family does a Christmas Olympics every year. That's kind of what comes to mind. We do a whole leaderboard with all of these different games and stuff, and you have to, see who wins. It's really fun, but we do that every year. Yeah.
My family, so my dad has 6 siblings, and they all had 4 or 5 kids apiece, and so we had a massive family. And funny enough, when we'd all get together for holidays, we'd all make little movies. So that's, I guess, a little thing that we did. They're horrible and they will never be seen, but yeah, that's something we did.
Well, hopefully we'll find those. And beyond just the film, I'm looking forward to seeing both of you in more films. So congratulations. So excited for everybody to watch Somewhere in Queens. Thank you both for your time today.
Thank you so
very
much.